10 Worst Roblox Games. In the world of Roblox, not only do you create a game but also play the games created by other players. There are a lot of popular and awesome games, but there are also a lot of bad games. Welcome back to our channel, and for today's video, we will talk about the 10 worst Roblox games. Number 10. Be a Wall.
Oh, of course, that makes perfect sense. So if I just do that...
Some of the so-called worst games are weird or funny, but others are just simply terrible. The senseless game Be a Wall is about being a wall in the middle of nowhere. The game allows you to walk and move around to explore the place, but there is nothing more to it. No goals, no objectives. It's a waste of time to say the least. Number 9. Welcome to the town of Robloxia. An unanimously hated game is the game Welcome to the Town of Robloxia. Despite being one of the most iconic and well-known games in Roblox, it is considered to be one of the worst games. Created back in 2010, the game takes place in a fictional city known as the town of Robloxia. In the game, players can find a job, buy a house, and role-play with other players. The game got famous in early 2011, but ever since its deletion and the place being uncopylocked, the game's popularity has decreased dramatically. The game once held the title as the most visited game on Roblox until being surpassed by Base Wars: The Land. Welcome to the Town of Robloxia is currently very far behind the title of the most played game in Roblox. The game is relatively simple, but it is hated because players expected a lot more from it. Number 8. Mad Paintball. Mad Paintball is a first-person shooting game, but instead of having guns, it has paint guns. It is supposed to mimic real-life paintball, but it is not even close. The graphics of the game are stolen from Team Fortress 2. An update of the game changed some of the game mechanics and in-game purchases, which increase the dislike ratio. Other reasons which classify this game as the worst game is that the game does not allow your character to jump. All the guns have the same speed, and the third-person camera can be used despite the game being strictly first-person. Number 7. Murder Mystery. Murder Mystery is a Roblox horror game created by Nicholas. The game is based off a Garry's Mod game mode called Murder. A server holds up to 12 players with 1 murderer, 1 sheriff, and 10 innocents at most. The murderer must try to secretly kill all the innocents, while the sheriff is the only one that is able to attack the killer. The innocents must try their best to stay alive and report the suspicious activity to the sheriff. But of course, the murderer will be trying to muddy the waters by posing as an innocent as well. The game features 3 modes: Casual, Hardcore, and Assassin. These modes can be switched at any time by the user. The game is heavily biased towards PC players. Being a first-person game, it is difficult to tell if someone shoots you or stabs you. In addition, if you're a murderer, every time you throw it looks kind of weird, and if you're a sheriff, you shoot a murderer, but some noobs just randomly shoot someone and you can't know which player is the murderer, and it's confusing if you are teaming with someone. The game has a lot of glitches, hence not making it user-friendly. Number 6. Salon. Salon is a role-play salon group owned by Lalakila. In May 2017, a rogue staff member was able to gain access to Salon's owner's account after the owner gave the staff member her password. This gave the person full access to the group. After stealing the owner's limited items, they then proceeded to derank all the group's high ranks, change the group owner to themselves or a friend, and shut down the game.
Oh, she just left the game. Oh well, I'll...
Salon has received much criticism from players. This includes criticism from not having a dedicated Salon game for over a year, as most of the new Salon games are up for short periods of time. Others' criticisms spans the lack of maturity from the owner and HRs who have occasionally attacked people using the group shout. Number 5. Reason to Die. Reason to Die is a free-to-play Roblox game from 2015. It's a multiplayer zombie survival game where survivors must complete multiple tasks in order to win while fighting endless hordes of zombies, and who will try to stop them from doing so. However, the game has received much hate as it automatically picks who is a zombie regardless if you want to be a zombie or survivor. Not to mention, the survivors will get a bad time killing all those different types of zombies, but mainly the stalker zombie is a pain in the neck, since it can grab survivors and the survivor cannot fight back. Also, the majority of the players are said to be uncooperative and rude. Number 4. Mad Murderer. The Mad Murderer is a survival game developed by Mad Studio, which is now broken due to the filtering update made to Roblox. Around late 2015 to early 2016, the game's popularity started to decline. Because of this, the game Mad Games was released, and the game was eventually replaced by the Mad Murderer 2. The game is hated due to its murder madness round, which revolves around pure chaos in which everyone kills each other. Since everyone is the murderer, you spawn near people and someone just sneaks up behind you and kills you. It's a copy of the game Murder Mystery. Number 3. Adopt and Raise a Cute Baby. Adopt and Raise a Cute Baby is a role-play game created by Adopt and Raise fans. The objective is to start a family and take care of the cute kid. Seems pretty innocent at first glance, but when you get into gameplay, it gets pretty bad. This game in Roblox attacks online daters, and kids and other players get into some seriously disgusting roleplays. No one really adopts a baby and the maps are too small. This game is another reason why we have the bad Roblox chat filter. Number 2. Roblox High School. Roblox High School is a popular Roblox game created by Cindering in April 2009. It is a high school role-playing game with over 570 million visits. The game is less popular now and averages about 150 players due to being an outdated legacy game. According to Cindering, it is probably one of the worst games on Roblox. The game is pointless. It can be a math time while people are still playing basketball in the gym. There is no person that brings you to the class. You can basically walk around the building a few hundred times and not get in trouble. Next, you never get in trouble. There can be a pack of 100 bullies in the school and nothing will happen. There is no principal to do that. Finally, where are the teachers? Every period, everyone rushing into the classroom to see who can be the first one in the chair to be the teacher. The game is dull and has no purpose at all except for aimlessly roaming around the map. Number 1. Calls Admin House NBC. Calls Admin House NBC was created in 2013 on April 10th. Compared to other games on the Roblox website, it is very old and very simplistic in design and gameplay. The goal of the game is to beat the lobby in the front of the house and touch one of the green pads in the house to receive your admin powers. After you get the admin powers, you are free to use the admin powers in whatever way you please, as there are no rules in the game besides Roblox community guidelines. Calls Admin House used to be a fun admin experience where people could fly around while immortal and just blow people up, have firefights, etc. But now it had literally turned into a server of railgun abusers, messing up the map and people using exploits to ban other players. It has turned into a server where nobody can join because of the ban exploit. It's also super unfair to those with no admin. When there is an admin, it is impossible to make into the house unless they are not an abuser, which is highly unlikely. The map is boring with green grass and an empty house, but there's admin claimers in the house. People claim all the admin claimers, so no one else could try it. They spam kill all and reset all and jail others for no reason. They remove the ground, so you die non-stop. They spawn zombies, so you will die. It's basically a time-wasting game to remove extra time. If you like this video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos in the future. Also hit the bell icon to stay up to date and be the first one to watch our latest videos.